Well, I've just come to show you these little blocks here that I'm using on my layout. Using these for the droppers, wires, and also for the bus. Basically the dropper wires that I use are 28 gauge, so they're about a standard gauge that you would use for your droppers, and you can use, obviously something thicker for your bus wire. Now what I found with these is they're basically like a little clamp. You can open them up one at a time there, obviously, because they're quite strong. They are, 3 of them are open there now. Now what I found is with me 28 gauge wire, I can twist 4 pieces together and then I can push them in. Once I've got them in, I can just clamp the piece down, and there you are. It's nice and secure there. It's, so I can have 4 into that one, 4 into the next one, and then I can have the bus wire going into there. I'm sorry about my hands shaking, but it's my medication that causes this. So they're all the same polarity. So obviously you wouldn't use, like I've got here, black and red together. You would use all red into one block and then all black into a separate block, so you can keep your bus wires separate. Then you could feed the bus wire that you've put into the last one there to your next blocks, and then to your next blocks, and you can carry on like that underneath the layout. Now the good thing about this is that there's no soldering involved, and there's none of them little blocks that you use with the little screws, where screws drop out, or it's difficult getting the wires in and keeping the wires in while you're screwing the bloody things together. These, it's push in, drop the lever, and the wire's clamped inside, and it makes it nice and secure. As I say, I can get 8 fittings into there, plus I'll put a larger gauge wire in there for the bus wire, and then, as I say, I'd have 1 red, 1 black, and then 1 red, 1 black, 1 red, 1 black, and I'd feed them at intervals underneath the layout wherever I'm going to put the droppers. So it's as I say, I found this really helping me underneath the layout anyway, because as I say, soldering is just, I can't with my hands the way they are. So if anybody is good at soldering and they're close to Blyth in Northumberland, I wouldn't mind your help in a little bit of soldering on the track itself for the droppers. But yeah, the other thing that's good about these is that if you need to do anything with the wiring, if you need to replace the wiring, or you find there's a fault or anything like that, all you have to do is just lift these fittings up again and out come your wires. So there's no messing about, there's no having to desolder anything, there's no having to take these little screws out, these stupid little block things and all that. As I say, it's just a case of a push fit. If I can get my hands in. My hands would stop shaking. This is how bad it is, man, when you're trying to work with your model railways. It's terrible. But there you go. In it goes, and then it's a nice fit. And you can see there that it's quite a neat fit as well. So there's no wire sticking out or nothing like that. But there we go. That's these little fittings. You can get them in two blocks fittings, 3 block fittings, which these ones are, 4 block fittings and 5 block fittings, as far as I've seen anyway. I've seen them on eBay. I think you can buy them on Amazon as well. It cost us $15.99, I think it was, for 100. So there's more than enough there. But these are very, very useful around the house as well. The electricians use them for inside the switch blocks on your walls and stuff like that. But anyway, there we go. Nice neat little fittings there. I hope it's helped anybody with a soldering or with, you cannot solder with your hands like this, right? But anyway, there we go. Thanks for looking, and I'll catch us all later.